Hey guys, I know I've been in a dry spell lately with videos, and that's largely due to the amount of travel I had on deck recently. Before I settle back in and begin prepping a few things that I had on deck, I thought I'd share a cool experience that I had this past weekend while in Columbus, Ohio. My first stop on Saturday afternoon was to Level 1 Barcade in Columbus. I've previously hit 16-bit, another barcade that's also in Columbus, and I was curious which I'd like better. Level 1 is located in a newer looking plaza. When you walk in, you immediately face the bar on the opposite wall. It's a cool layout that kind of forces you to take note of all of the arcades as you walk towards ordering that first drink. As long as you are drinking, you can play the games for free. Everything is set to free play. The only exception to this are the pins, which are 50 cents per play. Speaking of pins, they have a really great lineup, about 15 or so that I can recall. I don't know much about pinball machines outside of recognizing that I like playing them, but one of my favorites from the 90s was Fishtails, and they had it. I don't know enough to know if this is considered a good or a bad machine, but I have fond memories of playing it at the local mall arcade. They also had a cool Guardians of the Galaxy machine that I hadn't seen before. As far as arcade games, these guys weren't short on the classics. Tapper, Robotron, Burger Time, Joust, Galaga, Donkey Kong, and a great looking Tempest were all represented. Also accounted for was Defender, which probably cracks my top 5 Atari 2600 games. Awesome seeing it in its full-on cabinet glory, and speaking of Atari...
Alright, how long has it been since you played this?
Long time. Although they released it on PlayStation as like a compilation disc. That's the last time I played it. Yeah, they did a bunch of series of like old school arcade classics. Formatting of them was actually cool. Like you had an in-game character and you were in an arcade like this.
Yeah.
And you walk around and you go to a cabinet and press start and it would send you into the game.
I like it. Another cool highlight was Dragon Spirit. I've only ever played this on TurboGrafx 16, so it was cool to take a look at it in the original arcade form. This was also the first barcade I've been to that I've noticed a candy cabinet. Yeah, they had a new Astro City machine that was running Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's also near and dear to my heart, so nice seeing that on display. There's also a Virtua Fighter setup on another Japanese candy style cabinet. I don't actually know what this is called, but I'm sure somebody watching this does. If you know what it is, please call it out in the comments down below. Now obviously the bar was full service. I actually think my drink was only $2, which was fantastic. So for $2 I could play everything in here and really just kind of milk that beer. Something you guys probably don't know about me is that I actually don't drink that much. Now obviously special occasions or St. Patrick's Day weekend that's on deck, I'm gonna have at it. But for the most part, day to day or just casual drinking, I'm not usually up for it. They also had some really cool merchandise. I'm sporting one of the t-shirts that they had on sale. I really like this 8-bit design of the state of Ohio. Thought that was a cool nod. And speaking with one of the guys who works there, he said the place is actually financially really viable and they're doing quite well. They continue to add new pinball machines and arcades. My other favorite thing about this trip was I noticed there was a birthday cake and a party getting set up, and I thought, oh, that's cool. This is probably a common place to have parties. The cake said Happy 80th on it, so somebody was spending their 80th birthday party here. And when I inquired about that, I was told that this gentleman had kind of seen the rise and fall of the arcades and really just wanted to experience this one more time for his birthday. This is what he wanted. And that's really cool to think of this way. All the things that this person has seen throughout history, and the rise and fall of the arcade and electronic entertainment was something that was near and dear to his heart. That really struck a chord, and I hope when I'm having my 80th birthday that I'll enjoy something similar. So what did I ultimately spend the majority of my time on? I was there with 3 other guys, and so 4-player action was kind of where it was at. Now they had a Turtles machine and also X-Men, but they also had a Midway NFL Blitz and NBA Showtime combo cabinet, and we just played blitz match after blitz match after blitz match. So back to my original question, 16-bit is a really great barcade as well, and in fact I'd recommend the one in Cincinnati over the one in Columbus just due to size and the machines that they had available. But from a rustic factor, 16-bit is probably where it's at. The level 1 Barcade, from a natural arcade feel and volume of machines and pinball selection, probably beats out 16-bit. That's it for today, everyone. Just a really quick check-in. Let me know in the comments if you guys have a Barcade in your hometown or if you've hit a good one while traveling. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you next time.